Well, it all started in 2010 with a small roadshow test, let's say, which went pretty well, and we bonded pretty strong with the team. And every year has been more and more work. It moved to more roadshows, a few straight line tests, and then last year with the Abu Dhabi Rookie Days, and this year development driver. It's quite a strong relationship. I really like being in this team. So yeah, it's like my family here. My role as development driver will be mainly to develop the simulator this year, because with the reduction of track testing, we have to find other means to work. So first we'll have to focus on having a simulator that replicates as accurately as possible the real car. So I'll have to give the feedback on what's the same and what's different. And then as soon as this is okay, we'll try to develop the real car through the simulator, testing new things, new parts, and that's going to be my role for this year. Well, my role will be to develop the new engine. It's not really clear, I think, for all the teams what's going to happen exactly and what the timing will be on the new engines. Obviously, it's a real challenge for the engine suppliers, because it's a completely different engine, turbo engine, and also much more efficient in terms of energy. So as soon as this will be on, I will drive the car and try to develop, because obviously it's going to be a big challenge to set up these engines, one on reliability, performance, drivability. So my goal will be to do the rough work at the beginning and try so that when the Roman and Kimi will get to drive the car, the engine will be developed, and they only have to focus on the car and not so much on the engine. Well, whether it's the first time or the second, third time, a Formula One car will always be a Formula One car. The sound is amazing, the speed is incredible. So I think it's always an incredibly positive reaction from people. And the difference is, on a Formula One race, usually it's real fans that know Formula One, while on the road shows, the people don't really know what to expect, and I think it's way beyond their expectations. And the reaction is really nice, and it's good to run the car properly, but doing donuts and burns, they also love that. So it's always a great pleasure, and also really nice to see people happy to see the car. So yeah, it's a great pleasure as a driver to do that. Well, I think there are two parts of the simulator. Number one is reduction of track testing. Back in the days, they used to do something like 20 days of track testing, 30 days in season, while last year they had only 3 days. So you need to test parts, you need to test new solutions, new developments. So that's one of the big things, is that you need to test things, and you need a mean to test them. And the simulator, if it's perfectly nailed on the thing and really realistic, you can test a lot of things. The second part is also the cost, is that as soon as the simulator is okay, you can test a lot of things at a cost that's really small compared to testing it on the track. So really, if you have a good simulator today in Formula One, I think it's a big advantage.